Some may say we're a little bit crazy, but we want to go offshore at night starting at 12 a.m. officially mini season for lobster on our 18-foot Orion right here to see how big of a lobster we can get before we get back in here. We're going to do some diving tomorrow, but we want to see what is more productive, the nighttime bully netting or the daytime diving. So we're going to show you how this whole thing goes down and have a little fun at the same time. Let's do it. We are here at Three Waters Resort and Marina at our CCO Boat Club setup on a mission to go a little bully netting and trying to get the lobster early. So basically lobster season or the mini season starts on Wednesday, which is Tuesday night at 12 a.m. So we're gonna go out at night on Dragonfly, which is our 18-foot Orion skiff. We have a rig set up that Brian is gonna show you and talk you through right now.
All right, so we need to get a spotlight going for our escapade bully netting. This kind of very, very last minute. I've had this rig set up for about, I don't know, 12, 15 years now. It was used on a different boat. I had to make new PVC for it yesterday, and I'll show you guys a little bit more about that rig there in a minute. But right now, we, last minute again, ran to West Marine. All they had was just the 12-volt plug style connectors, which we do not have on the flats boat. So got a little bit of extra wire, bought some alligator clips. I'm gonna convert this to the alligator clip style. I'm gonna mend this up real quick and then show you the end result here in a minute.
All right, the light works. That's a bonus.
Yep, so all we did was extend it. We took that clip off, just toned out, figured out which one was the right positive and negative, and that was that. It gives us about 12 foot extra of line. And then we have obviously the corded extension here, which will be perfect, and this is going to do exactly what we need it to do. Find markers now that it's at night. We don't have any sort of lighting on the boat, so that's going to be a really nice bonus. We are using the LBP 100 amp hour battery, so it's a 12 volt 100 amp hour battery from LBP. We kind of rigged it up here with a battery box and the charger on board, so that kind of works out. We charged it before we left. 100 amp hours should be more than enough. I think if we run out of light, we probably exhausted all our options and there weren't any lobster out there. For the rig that we have set up, this will slide right onto the bow of the boat. Kind of looks a little bit silly right now, but once we get it all set up, you'll understand. This is actually going to go through the D-ring and get us all locked in place, so it's not going to move. We've got a couple of pieces of rope coming back to some sea suckers back here, and then we've got a little control box which is going to adjust the light color that we aim at them. We've got a bright white and a yellow light. The yellow light, in my experience, works really, really well with the lobster, making it glow, making its eyes glow gold. That's pretty much the money shot at that point. When they come up out of the channel and they walk the flats, you want to be able to stun them. Tonight, I think we have a waning moon, quarter waning moon, so roughly we have no moonlight, which is absolutely perfect conditions for us. We're going to see a lot of starlight out there. It's going to be really dark. As we're scouting, as we're looking, the light will freeze them in their tracks. We'll drop the bully net on them, stir them up, get them to flake out, and then we'll just pick them up, measure them. If they're good, we'll keep them. If not, we'll chuck them back and keep on trucking.
All right, so we got the Orion 18 loaded up. We got our bully nets, we got our lighting system. We got cameras, obviously, to document as much as we can. I have the same shirt I had on from earlier, so it's blood stained from fishing, but that's what we're here to do at Three Waters Resort. So let's jump on board, take you guys for a spin. If you haven't done this before, you have to, consider all the safety gear, the spotlight. We have one of those to light up channel markers. You want to go nice and easy. Always have your nav lights on. It's incredibly important to be safe, especially during mini season when there's 1,000 boats out there. So always be careful, always be safe, and yeah, let's enjoy the night. All right, so we set up at our first spot, not too far outside of Three Waters. Looks like a good sandy, grassy area, I'm sorry. So our depth finder actually isn't set up on here, so I'm just going by the chart. It goes from 5 feet up to 1. So we're gonna put the lights in the water, scout around a little bit. We still got 13 minutes until midnight. So hopefully we can come across something, see a good spot.
It's 12:01.
No.
Oh. Yeah.
So
That's why I told you, all those boats, all the lights turn on at the same time.
You guys are all going.
12:01.
Okay.
See one pop it.
Yep. There's one right here.
Right here.
Right here in front. Right here in front. Tag him back, baby. Here. Yeah.
Try not to let him go by.
Yeah, got it.
Friend Anthony at the Florida Gauge sent me this thing. We're gonna break it in tonight, but I think the Coast Guard uses it. Now we're using it. You can check them out, the Florida Gauge, if you like. You got the front of the carapace right between the eyes, and it cannot fall behind that shell. So it's close, but it's a keeper.
All right, we're 100% on this one as well, sir.
Get them.
You got that, Eric?
All right, so this is what this is all about. If you guys haven't done this bully net thing, it takes a team to do it. Be great to have a trolling motor on here. We don't have it, but this boat drafts very little water. So we're probably in 1.5 feet of water. Have the jack plate up, trimmed up a little bit, not disturbing the ground at all, and kind of just bumping it in and out of gear, going with the current a little as well. So I'm using that to my advantage, and we're popping them. We got 3 so far, and it's 12:10. I like the momentum. Let's keep it going.
He's in.
Yeah, gotcha. Alright, I'm not having one get away. Oh, this is a fat one.
Big.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Measure. Jump up. Gotcha. Yeah. No, it's a great. Let's go.
It's 224 right now.
Huge.
And it looks like we got our limit. We might be at 17 or 18. You can get 6 per person down here in the Keys. We always like to re-measure them just in case. We measured them before putting them in the live well, but when you get excited, it's always, you never know. So it's always good to do it twice. That way you don't get yourself in any trouble. If there's anything short in here, obviously we're gonna release it back into the wild.
And the 18 right here, which is a big guy. Yep, we got 18 out.
So there it is, official 2:27 a.m. We started at 12:02, 12:03, something like that, of actually, you know, preparing ourselves to fish. But not too bad. We got it. Got a little slow inland. We actually poked back out. We were able to get the last 3 or 4 that we were looking for. So not too bad. Not a bad start for mini season. No complaints whatsoever. The Orion did absolutely great. We're gonna run back to 3 waters. No, the live well, again, not the live well that we are building out in the new Orion 18. It's much deeper, much larger, but actually got all 18. Oh, lobster in there. Holds more than this bucket seems to be able to hold. Now we're gonna clean these up. Take a shower, clean the boat, go to bed.
Rinse and repeat.
So after a successful beginning of mini season, Went out bully netting Wednesday morning. It was 12 a.m. when we started. Got done about 2:40, I think. Got our 18 bugs, exactly what we wanted. And now, Thursday morning, after a bit of rest, because that will take a bit out of you, we're gonna get out and do a little bit of diving. We have these blue electric hookahs that'll help us get a little bit deeper than maybe some of the other people out here. So we'll try that. It's a great tool for anyone that's out of shape, like maybe we could be.
No, 100%.
Okay. So you can you know, sit at the bottom. You find a good area, drop the anchor, scout it completely, or just drag that thing a little bit and have the boat follow it along. So we're gonna see what the difference is. We were able to limit out in less than 3 hours bully netting. Let's see what we can do with a bit of diving. So they've scouted this area out as a pretty publicly known space, so not expecting much, but they were able to pick up a few. It's early enough to be able to find the rock that hasn't been hit yet, so hopefully we get lucky. Bean's over in that corner. I'm gonna kind of dive in between him and us over here and see if we meet in the middle and get lucky. So rock and roll.
All right, Alan, talk to me. How'd it go?
Honestly, better than I expected. We're a mile away from Alligator Reef. I'll even tell you where we're at because half the world is out here. But you know, being mini season, they haven't put traps in yet, so you have an opportunity to actually pick up some, as we did. I don't even know what time it is by the sun. I don't know, like 1. Is that true?
Probably noon.
No, maybe 12. Yeah, it's coming through.
Yeah, 11:48.
11:48. We got out here at what, 10? So not even 2 hours. So there we go. Bully netting took 2 hours and 40 minutes to get the limit. This took 1 hour and 40. Ultimately, we got our 36 lobster for the team here. So big congratulations to everybody involved. It's always a team effort, driving the boat, working the net, diving. This blue Nomad is an absolute game changer. I gotta point this out. And some of you may say that's cheating or whatnot, but I really don't care. I'm 45 years old and in no shape to be diving 10-15 feet for lobster, and for me, my life with my 2 baby daughters as well as these guys is much more important than a lobster or 2. So being able to use this, getting your limit and heading out early without cramping up, without tiring yourself out too much is a night and day difference. So I honestly wouldn't even come out to lobster if it wasn't for an apparatus like this. So check this one out. This one's electric, very lightweight, packs up in a little backpack, and is violent out here, obviously, as we've shown. So hope you guys like this video. Follow Center Consoles Only, like, hit that thumbs up button, we appreciate it. My name is Alan. We got Brian behind the camera here and Eric as well. So hope you guys enjoy this type of stuff. We want to do more experiences on our Orions, on our boat club boats, and show you what it's like to live this lifestyle. So whether you buy an Orion or rent one, as a member of our boat club, we got the perfect recipe for you. Thank you guys.